Hey there. Do you know the number one problem to supersizing your business? Guess what? It's not what you think. In this episode, we're going to talk about what that problem is, and I will save for tomorrow what you can do about it. But first off, we have to know what the number one problem is to growing and supersizing our business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case you haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. So I know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma and her age-old wisdom. I don't know if I have age-old wisdom. I'm pretty old, got lots of experience, so maybe that does give me some insight into what I see and what I've noticed and what I've observed. Now, I've run a lot of businesses. I've worked for a lot of businesses, and I continue to consult with and coach a lot of business owners these days. And the number one thing I see, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because I don't want you to get all butthurt and stop listening to me before I even get started. But we all have things that we think are the biggest problem in our business. But it's not the employees. It's not labor issues. It's not lack of money. It's not resources. It's not, I can't get the cheese to make the ravioli. It's not regulations or the government or even religion. It's not the environment. It's not the economy. It's not politics. It's not anything outside of your organization that is your number one problem. Okay, that's kind of a big indicator. Oh, it's in my organization. So that's kind of a wake-up call. So what's going on in my business, no matter what it is, that's where the problem lies, inside my business. Okay? All right. Yep, in my business, because the biggest problem in your business and in any business, and this is the part that's going to hurt, is you. You as the owner of your business are always the biggest problem and the biggest challenge for your business. Now, what do I mean by that? And I know this because I realized that when I was growing several of my businesses, I was the problem. It was either my ego was getting in the way and I wasn't seeing things for the way they really were. I wasn't seeing competition the way it really was. I wasn't seeing what we were providing for our customers as the primary thing that we needed to do. We needed to serve our customers. We didn't need to just create the biggest, best possible version of whatever the product or service was that we were selling to them. It was our ego that was in the way. It was like, okay, we've got to be the best. We've got to beat the competition. But that didn't necessarily mean we were serving our customers the best. Limiting beliefs, I got a bunch of them, just like most human beings. So as a business owner and a leader, if I'm not cognizant of and paying attention to where I am causing problems because of my beliefs, believing in one of my businesses, I believed that I knew how to do certain things better than anybody else. Was that true? No, because anything that we think that we can do really, really well, there is someone else on this planet that can do it better, faster, more efficiently, and more effectively than we can. There just is. There's always somebody smarter, faster, more creative, prettier, whatever you're comparing yourself to others for. There's always somebody else that on that particular criteria would be better than me and better than you. But limiting beliefs like that, where I think I have to do it, or it has to be done my way, or which is kind of ego, right? Or that I'm not seeing the forest for the trees because I can't see everything. Anything like that. Anything when I'm expecting people to be or do things exactly my way, that's going to cause problems and challenges within my organization. And the other reason that we are the biggest problem in our businesses is because we're often the bottleneck. Our businesses can only grow and expand and supersize to the level and at the speed that we will personally allow it. A lot of times we're the bottleneck. If our personal development and personal growth and our vision for the business isn't big enough to expand it as quickly as we want or as it could possibly be expanded, then we become the bottleneck. We become the little thing that's choking off the life of our business. And I know these are hard things to think about and hard things to really see and imagine. I mean, I created my own business. I created it from the ground up. It's my baby. So how can I possibly be the biggest problem in it? But I'll tell you time and time again, every time I work with a new customer or coach a new client, a couple of the things that we need to go back and see are, who do you serve? What problems do you solve for them? And is it all about solving problems for them? or is it about what it is that you want to push out and shove on the market? 90% of the time, it's something that people have gotten their heart set on from a product or service standpoint, but they haven't really checked in with the people that they're wanting to serve, the people that will actually buy the product and service and give them money for it. They haven't really gotten in touch with. They haven't decided who they're serving, or who their ideal clients, or who their ideal market is. And the biggest clue to me of that is, if anybody tells me that their clients are everybody and everybody can use their product, then it's coming from ego and what they want to push on the market. It's not coming from, I want to serve a particular group of people in the world, and this is how I'm going to do it. And this is their problems, and this is how we solve their problems. Those are two very different approaches, right? One is a push mentality. One is a service mentality. And you get a very different response from those two different approaches to business. And that comes from the owner and the leadership team and the management team of any organization, any size organization. So now we know that we're the biggest problem in our organization. What are we going to do about it? Don't worry, I'm going to share that with you tomorrow, because I've got 3 specific steps that you can take immediately to make sure that you are no longer the biggest problem in your organization. So you can enter the world of the top 3% of all businesses on the planet by knowing that not only are you the biggest problem, but you are also the savior. You are the hero. You are the person. You are the only person that can change and turn this around and solve this problem for your organization. So not only are you the problem, but you're also the solution. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Don't be too butthurt today. I know when I first realized that I was the biggest problem in my businesses, it kind of gave me a tummy ache and hurt my feelings for a while. And then I realized, oh my God, if I am the biggest problem in my organization, I am also the solution. And that means I have infinite possibilities in how I can create the business and the supersized business that I want, and you can too. That's it. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.